You guys know you're going to get a text from Trump, right? Everybody's getting a text from Trump probably on day 21, on the 21st. Probably by Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, or maybe he'll play hard to get and wait till Thursday. He'll do a 3-day waiting period. I don't know how many of you guys remember this, but the last time he played president, I don't know if you recall this, but if you had a phone, if you had a cell phone, if you had a smartphone or an iPhone, he got your number. Hey, welcome to the Word of God. I am your host, Tony Gaud. Welcome back to the show. If it's your first time, welcome to the show for the first time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. Today I am talking about Trump having your phone number, and we're going to be talking about Hegseth giving up drinking just for the job, and a few more things that I think you're going to get a kick out of. A little illegal AI with Brad Pitt. And today's word of God is point of order. That's 3 words, but they're all my words. And a few more words of God that I wanted to share with you. Let's get into it.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know if you guys have seen this story, but a lady got scammed by an AI Brad Pitt, French woman, $850,000. Check this story out.
The scam began when she was contacted by a scammer claiming to be Pitt's mother, who told me that her son needed someone like me. Her communication lasted more than a year. Anne explained on a French television network, "At first I said to myself that it was fake, that it's ridiculous, but I'm not used to social media, and I didn't really understand what was happening to me."
You didn't understand why Brad Pitt, one of the most famous movie stars in the world, is reaching out to you. That's understandable, but there's got to be a good explanation. Let's hear it.
Using AI technology to emulate the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood actor, the scammer sent personalized photos and messages to the woman, leading her to believe the hoax. They later coerced her into sending over nearly $1 million for a kidney treatment. They pretended that Pitt was unable to access his bank accounts due to his high-profile divorce from Angelina Jolie. Since the Sunday segment aired, the story has gone viral.
And by the way, it did not go viral for the right reasons. The lady got bullied. I mean, it's bad enough that you fell for this, which I don't understand that. Even if it is AI, she got bullied. They bullied her because, because she's easy to bully, apparently. But how do you fall for this? Highly paid film star. And he's asking to borrow money from you because he can't access his money during a divorce proceeding or something. Come on, man. I mean, we really got to be careful with the AI thing. You really do. I don't like AI at all. I don't really think it's necessary, but it exists now, and there's no stopping it because you can make money from it, obviously, legally or illegally. But, this whole thing with the AI and fooling people to give you money, that kind of thing, it's only going to work if you're a recognizable person. So it's not like you could pretend to be somebody else that is not familiar, because you're not going to get any money. You're going to be just as broke as you were as your regular self, being the other AI self, because you didn't pick a good person. You go for a Brad Pitt, you might make $1 million, So I mean, who are you gonna be though? I say if anything, if you're gonna become an AI image or something, if you're gonna have an AI celebrity, and you really want to cash in on it, you want to pull off some scams, you gotta go for somebody that is vanished or disappeared. A celebrity that's vanished, no one knows where they are anymore, or a celebrity that has died, but the rumor is they didn't really die. Now you got a moneymaker. Now you got the potential for a future residency in Vegas. All of a sudden, Andy Kaufman's back. Come on, Tupac? Now you got some AI action going. Now you can pull off some scams. You can start your own record label. If I had an AI record label, first person I'm signing is Elvis. I'm bringing him back. And I'm bringing back Freddie Fender. Why not? Freddie Fender, Notorious B.I.G. Now we're talking. That's kind of the problem with AI. People are literally stealing other people's identities. These people are dead. They're doing it now. They're doing it with their voices. They're taking their voices and making them do new songs. But you can't copyright them because it's not a real person. It's like you're getting the matrix that you asked for. People want to live in the matrix. They're inventing the matrix to live in. That's all this is. That's all AI is. It's your own ridiculous matrix. Congratulations, humanity. You have done it once again. You guys know you're going to get a text from Trump, right? Everybody's getting a text from Trump, probably on day 21, on the 21st. Probably by Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, or maybe he'll play hard to get and wait till Thursday. He'll do a 3-day waiting period. I don't know how many of you guys remember this, but the last time he played president, I don't know if you recall this, but if you had a phone, if you had a cell phone, if you had a smartphone or an iPhone, he got your number. Do you guys remember that? It was like an emergency order or something like that where he got everybody's phone number. And something tells me he kept everybody's number. He's got your number. So if you still have the same number as before, I guarantee I'm betting Alaska, which by the way Russia is wanting to take now. I'm betting Alaska that we're all going to get a text or a voicemail from Trump for something to say hi. Hey, I'm back. Hey, I know we broke up, but I'm back. Does MAGA realize that they're getting into an abusive relationship? MAGA just hooked up with their abusive boyfriend, with their abusive ex. You guys realize this is an abusive relationship, right? That's exactly what this is on. This is a large scale of an abusive relationship. So MAGA just hooked up with their ex-boyfriend, and they're ready for the abuse, and he's going to be calling you. He's got your number. What do you do? I mean, if you change your number, or if you get a new number, does he get that, or is that like getting an unlisted number for the president? Like he doesn't have your number yet. It's like you're not going to get called for jury duty, you know? It's like you didn't register for jury duty. But what is that about? He's got everybody's number. What is he? I'm guaranteeing you, you're going to get a call. You're going to get a call, you're going to get a voicemail, you're going to get a text. And I'm wondering, is it going to want a reply? Reply yes or reply no? Can we unsubscribe to this thing now? Is the emergency over? And by the way, yes, Alaska, this is that whole idea. This is why Trump is a puppet. Trump is a puppet for Putin. And this is exactly why. Putin gives him those talking points about annexing other countries, annexing Greenland, trying to take back the Panama Canal. He does that in order to set Trump up so that they can start their conversation about annexing Alaska. I actually I told a friend of mine about this like a couple of weeks ago. I said, don't be surprised. You're going to start hearing something about Alaska. The Russians and Alaska. Trump is either going to try to sell it to them or they're going to try to take it over. Because once he starts talking like that, now that's not him talking like that. That's the United States talking like that. That's how the other countries report it. The United States is talking about taking over other countries. That gives Russia permission to annex other countries, or to talk about annexing or taking over other countries like Ukraine, or even trying to take part of America. This is all, you can see this a million miles away. So it's time for people to take off your blinders. You just take them off. You were willing to take off your mask when they were protecting you. Take off your blinders, because they're not protecting you. It's time to see reality. To all my MAGA listeners, I know I got a lot of MAGA listeners. And for those who are not, if you're in America, if you are a citizen and you have a smartphone that you had during Trump's term, come back to this episode and put it in the comments. If you get a call or if you get a message, I gotta know. He's gonna text me. Send me a text. DM me. I'm not a political person. I don't like getting into all the politics. If you don't work in politics, there's no need for you to join a party. That's nothing. You're just letting yourself be manipulated by a party. There's no reason for it. And how many times did you get a text during the election season from these candidates? I was like, how did you get my number? How are these people getting our numbers and texting us like they know us? Like they're your friends, like they're your family, like your second cousin just reached out to you. Hey, look, I'm in town. Stop trying to be so familiar when I've never seen you in my neighborhood. It's like, you're trying to represent me, but you've never been here. I've never seen your face, except for far away, on an ad or on a billboard. Don't text me. So real quick, just a quick shout out to all the YouTube channel subscribers. We're almost at 200, which doesn't sound like a big deal to most, but to me that is huge. We're getting there, trying to build this thing up a little bit. So I appreciate you guys subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And that helps out the channel grow. It helps the channel grow. It gives me access to other resources by YouTube as well when I have enough subscribers. So hit it up, and if you like the show, then give it a like. That helps too. And leave a comment. Say something. You don't have to be mean. I'm not saying be mean, but I'm just saying, say what's up. Say hi. Drop the word of the day. It's always welcome. And if you are on the channel, I just posted a couple of making of videos. I talk about a couple of the short films that I made. So if you like those kind of videos, I just posted a couple. Go onto the channel, check them out. I got another one coming, but that probably won't be for another month. But yeah, so thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't, help me out. Come on. And by the way, the short film Anana Monster was sitting at 666 views, 666. So it's been broken. I don't know who did it, but it's been broken. It's got a couple more views. I think it's up to like 670 now, so that's awesome. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, or at least clicking and watching enough of it that it counted as a view. I don't know how all that works. It's beyond me. But hey, thanks, man. And check out some other videos. You might like something. If you do, then, hit the like. Now, here's another sign that you're getting into a bad relationship, an abusive relationship. When someone promises to stop drinking in order to take a job. That's not a good sign. Pete Hegseth, he wants to be in charge of the military, and he promises that he will stop drinking. I bet he's promised to stop doing a lot of things, and I don't think he's stopped doing any of them. He's probably stopped drinking. He probably stopped smoking. gambling, cheating, whatever it is. How many red flags are we going to have? That's got to be symbolic of the mega cap, the red mega hat. It's like, you see that red hat coming, that's not just a red hat, that's a red flag. That is, it's not just a hat, it's a flag. And Pete Hegseth, this guy wants to be in charge of the military so bad that he's willing to stop getting drunk. How about that? That's commitment right there. Now, I'm not sure how you're going to hold him to that. You're going to find out a little too late when he's gone Bill Murray on everybody, when he's gone Stripes. Here's one thing you got to give him credit for. You can't stop doing stuff unless you start doing stuff. You know, you can't promise to quit doing things unless you've picked up those bad habits in the first place. So, like, I don't really have any of those kind of bad habits. So I can't promise to quit doing those things in order to achieve something, which tells me I need to start drinking. Or at least I need to start drinking more, to the point of where it's self-destructive, because I'm not destroying myself with it. I'm not doing enough. I'm not committing myself to the bottle. I've never run naked down the street because I was drunk. I'm not saying I haven't run naked down the street. I'm just saying I didn't have to be drunk to do that. So I think I got to commit myself a little bit more to bad habits in order to have something to give up so that I can achieve the next level. I got to find somebody who's willing to give me something with forgiveness because I quit doing a bad habit. Of course, I don't know what other bad habits I can pick up. I can't really gamble. I don't have money to gamble. I don't have money to gamble to lose. So that's a problem right there. I can't even commit to being addicted to gambling. This is going horrible. This is going terrible. At this point, I will never run the military. What the hell's that about? I think the message is very clear that redemption should be on your resume. Remember that. A resume with no redemption is a no hire. Sorry, you have no story. We can't save you. You're not a cat that can be saved. We gotta save the cat. You gotta save the cat, man. If there's no redemption, there's no reason to give you this. There's no story to tell. There's no movie to make. There's no book to write. If you don't have a problem, get out there, find a problem, commit to it, make sure that the signs are visible, make sure that you are hurting yourself and probably others around you. To what degree is up to you. That depends on your level of commitment. You know, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to be president? Then you got to do a lot of fucking up. Okay? Start now. Because that is a threshold at this point. So get out there. If you're drinking, drink. If you're popping pills, if you're injecting needles, do whatever you got to do to stand out as a pure loser. You got a destiny to fulfill. And we can't wait to redeem you. See you on the other side. All right. Moving on. I think I might start doing yoga or something. I mean, I do stretches now. I can stretch. You know, like I can reach down and pick stuff up. I can move side to side, things like that. I can bend at the waist. But, you know, do a little something more to relieve the tension, the anxiety. Because, you know, I'm sure you guys can feel it. There's just so much more tension in the air now. Things are very, there's a lot of anxiety. A lot of people are anxious. I feel a little more anxious, but I try to keep cool. But what do? People get more aggressive. You know, that's the problem. That's the thing. It's like it builds up. So it builds up. People get more aggressive. And then you have more violence. I mean, people are always fighting. It feels like it's like this is how it feels all the time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not.
Okay. If you want to take it outside. Order.
Point of order.
And now you're just trying to take back control of the situation. That's how crazy it is. It's like, so maybe yoga, hot yoga. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do hot yoga, because to me, like regular yoga, that's hot enough. That's hot enough. I'm in Florida. What do you want? Let's account for the humidity too, okay? So it doesn't have to be that hot. Let's just do regular yoga. Do like some downward dog or kitten mitts. some kitten mitts and some downward dog. I don't know any of the names except for downward dog. But that's good. I'll do that. I'll do some yoga or stretches. Increase my activity is what I need to really do. Let's just get to the bottom of it. I need to move around more. I'm not a statue. Oh wait, I just remembered another one. The puppy pose, right? That's one. The puppy pose. Like a frog one or something like that. I'm not sure. You gotta de-stress. I think the point is to de-stress. You get built up. Things have been at an elevated level for a long time. You know, I mean, it's like been years. People don't even realize it. Unless you've actually been going to the doctor, you keep track of your own health, your own like blood pressure. You know, you track your blood pressure. I'm betting if you go and look back, you look at your chart, it's going to be elevated from where it was just a couple years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, before COVID. I'm guessing that if you're in your 20s, you're probably not doing any of this. This was when you were still a kid, when all this stuff was happening, so you wouldn't really have that that sense memory of it. You know, it's like you've got sense memory now as you get older through having experiences, and when you see something that reflects that experience, it all comes back, all those senses. Of course, we have made businesses out of de-stressing everything. You know, probably the most popular and most guilty pleasure would be the massage parlor. That's a de-stressor. Come on. Hello, happy hands. Nice to see ya. But you gotta de-stress. You gotta relax. Otherwise, that stress turns into rage. All of a sudden, you got road rage. You don't even know why, because somebody didn't use their blinker, and now you're pissed off about it. I don't want to. I've been there. I felt that. I didn't react in the road rage manner, but I felt, you know, you get upset. You're like, God damn it. But, I mean, it's like, you know, it's too late. It's already passed. You can't act on emotion. That's the worst time. People get violent. That's when violence happens. You know, I'll absorb that right now. I'm feeling it for you. I mean, at this point...
If you want to take it outside...
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not...
Okay. If you want to take it outside... Order.
Point of order.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Word of God. I'm Tony Gaud. We'll see you next time. I'm out. One is subscribe. Another one is like, comment, hit notification. And all of these words will help us grow as a channel. Back up over.